The story of Ruth and Naomi, a lesson in loyalty, faith, and divine purpose. Sometimes life throws us challenges that seem insurmountable. Grief, uncertainty, and loss can make us feel as though we are walking through life alone, without direction or hope. Yet, it is in these moments that we often discover the true meaning of loyalty, faith, and divine purpose. The story of Ruth and Naomi is a powerful reminder that even in our darkest times, love and faith can guide us toward new beginnings and unimaginable blessings. A lesson in loyalty. Ruth's loyalty to her mother-in-law Naomi is one of the most beautiful expressions of devotion in all of Scripture. After losing her husband, Ruth faces a critical choice: return to her own family and start fresh, or stay with Naomi, who has nothing to offer but her own grief and sorrow. In an act of incredible love and sacrifice, Ruth makes the decision to stay, declaring, "Where you go, I will go. Where you stay, I will stay. Your people will be my people, and your God, my God." This unwavering loyalty teaches us that love doesn't abandon when times get tough. It's a powerful message for our relationships today, whether with family, friends, or even ourselves. True love stands firm, even when the road ahead seems uncertain. Faith in the midst of uncertainty. Naomi, heartbroken by the loss of her husband and sons, even changes her name to Mara, meaning bitter. She feels abandoned by God, but Ruth doesn't lose hope. Together they return to Bethlehem, where Ruth chooses to work humbly in the fields to support them both. This act of perseverance and faith, even in the face of an uncertain future, inspires us to trust in God's plan, even when we can't see it clearly. Ruth teaches us that faith is not always about knowing the next step. It's about trusting the journey. Her determination to care for Naomi and work hard, despite their bleak situation, shows us the strength that faith can give when life feels overwhelming. Kindness and compassion can change lives. When Ruth goes to the fields to glean leftover grain, she catches the attention of Boaz, a kind and generous man. Boaz ensures her safety and provides extra food, not out of obligation, but out of compassion. This act of kindness ripples into something much greater than either of them could imagine, leading to their eventual marriage and Ruth's place in the lineage of Jesus. The story reminds us that even small acts of kindness can have a far-reaching impact. In a world that often feels divided, the kindness we show to others can spark hope and transform lives in ways we might never expect. God's quiet providence. The story of Ruth and Naomi is also a testament to the quiet yet powerful workings of divine providence. Ruth's simple decision to remain loyal to Naomi and work in the fields sets the stage for an extraordinary outcome. From Ruth's lineage comes King David, and generations later, Jesus Christ. Through their ordinary lives and their acts of love and faith, God orchestrates a plan that blesses the world. This teaches us that no matter how insignificant we may feel at times, our choices and our faith can be part of a much larger divine plan. Even when life seems uncertain or difficult, we can trust that God is working behind the scenes in ways we can't yet see. A story of hope and renewal. Ultimately, the story of Ruth and Naomi is one of hope. Naomi, who once felt empty and bitter, finds joy again through Ruth's love and faith. Ruth, a foreigner with little to her name, becomes part of God's incredible plan of redemption. Their story encourages us to believe that no matter how broken or lost we may feel, God can take our pain and transform it into something beautiful. Take heart in their story. When we face hardships, let us remember Ruth's loyalty, Naomi's courage, and God's faithfulness. Let their story inspire us to be loyal in our relationships, to act with kindness, and to trust that God's plans for us are greater than we could ever imagine. In every trial, there is the seed of hope and the promise of a new beginning.